The girl placed her hand on the kettle. The next second, the water actually boiled. Seeing this fire girl, Jack was astonished. This girl possessed the power of nature. She extended her hands. A giant carrot grew out of the soil, but she couldn't move it, so her companion immediately came to help. The little girl effortlessly pulled up the 500-pound carrot and dragged it back. Turned out that these kids here had superpowers. They were all very strange. The twin masked figures were the most terrifying. When the two removed their masks, anyone who saw them was turned into a stone statue. This boy was a puppeteer. He inserted artificial hearts into the puppets. Then the puppets came to life. Under the boy's control, two puppets even fought each other. In the evening, everyone had dinner together in the castle. This boy opened his mouth. Bees flew out. To not disturb everyone, he put on a hat and sucked all the bees back in. The little girl picked up a drumstick. There was a mouth on the back of her head. She instantly ate the drumstick. The kids lived together in a castle. This woman was the owner of the castle. Her superpower was to control time and make it flow backward. That day Jack arrived at the castle by accident. The hostess invited him to tour the castle. At this moment Jack met a pretty girl, Emma. Her body was lighter than air. Emma asked Jack to tie her body with a rope. As she took off her iron shoes, Emma floated into the air like a balloon. She came to a tree branch. Emma put the squirrel back into its nest. Then Jack pulled the rope and brought Emma back to the ground. After that, the two became friends. One day Emma invited Jack to go out to sea. She took off her clothes and jumped into the water. Jack immediately followed. Then Emma blew bubbles at Jack, covering his head, so that Jack could breathe. Soon the two sank into an abandoned pirate ship. In order to get into the cabin, Emma blew at the seawater frantically. The next second, all the seawater was blown away. The two searched in the cabin and found an iron box. They discovered a terrible secret inside. Turned out that there was a group of monsters in this world. They would capture kids with superpowers and eat their eyes. After learning this secret, Jack informed the hostess. The next day a monster broke in. Luckily, the woman timely used a crossbow to knock down the monster. Realizing that the castle's location was exposed, the kids began to pack their bags, but it was already too late. The monster leader took Jack hostage. In order to protect the kids, the woman turned into a bird and was locked up in a cage. But the monsters didn't spare these kids with superpowers.